Hi everyone and welcome to Pals Chat. I am your host, Gina Parker. Unfortunately, I have COVID, so it's less of a Pals Chat, more of a Pals solo chat. But I will talk about 5 online children clips and then we will have a very serious talk with voice actress Heidi Tabing about what heteronormativity is like in the media. For this week, we have a clip of Oprah on All My Children. She's chatting it up with Pamela Kingsley, of all people. Why? I don't know. We have Palmer and Daisy and proving why they were so attracted to each other. They're both very dysfunctional.
I satisfied you plenty, but you always had to run out and look for more.
Oh, no. I ran out looking for love.
All you ever found was some young stud.
All you ever found was some girl, half your age.
I'd like to shut you up, really, once and for all.
Oh, the great Palmer Courtland. How the mighty have fallen.
I'm warning you, Daisy.
Oh, it must kill you to know how you have failed as a man.
Oh, well, I'll show you who's failed.
We have a clip of Nina's affair where Steve was putting the moves on her on a company trip while Cliff was also on the company trip, which is, bold.
Hey, what's going on? What's wrong with Nina?
Some of the Silver saga, which is Silver is trying to seduce Kent, and Kent is not really having much of Silver, and Silver's also not that into Kent, but she's just like, I gotta go through with this to, make it on top as a model, so to speak. So neither of them were that into each other, but just decided to cheat on Erica anyway.
Close your eyes.
Why do I have to close my eyes?
Oh, please, Ken, just do it. You'll ruin everything if you don't.
All right, my eyes are closed.
Promise me you won't open them until I tell you to?
I promise. Is it going to be long?
Not long. You can look now.
And then we have Silver ruining Erica's expensive dress and framing Erica. And, can't to his credit knows it's Silver. I mean, no one believes him that it's her. So, Kent, he had his problems, but
Maybe, Father, Eric is not doing this. Maybe someone is playing tricks on her. Oh, please. It's possible. It could be Silver doing it. No, that's impossible.
anyway, please enjoy this discussion with Heidi Tabing, or if it's too serious, just turn it off. We'll catch you next week.
Aren't you Pamela Kingsley?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I saw you playing the other night. You were wonderful.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice to hear.
By the way, I'm Oprah Winfrey from Baltimore. Just visited.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pals Chat. My name is Gina Parker. I'm here with my co-host Heidi Tabing. Hi, Dee.
Hey!
Dee, what are you consuming this week?
I did watch RRR on. It was fantastic. I was like, this is so much fun, fucking fun.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah, so thank you for the recommendation. Have you heard of the YouTube channel Cinema Therapy?
No.
There are these two middle-aged white guys who are very, aware of their privilege. One of them is a therapist and the other one is a filmmaker. And they were like, I think they were roommates in college and then they kind of grew apart and then they met up again and they're like, now we're besties. So they make a bunch of YouTube videos together and they talk about the psychology of like main characters, either in like, usually in movies, but sometimes they also do like shows. And yeah, they did have an episode on RRR and it was mostly talking about the bromance and it was like, is this the best bromance put to screen? So it was fun to watch that and then just watching RRR. I've read a lot of comments saying that it's weird for Westerners because we don't often see like heterosexual male platonic friendships that are portrayed so closely.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of people are like, oh, they're gay or whatever. And it's like, they're not straight or, because I don't know. It's like, you obviously can't have, and I'm saying this sarcastically, a close relationship unless there's like sexual tension involved. And for me, an asexual person, I'm just like, I disagree. Like, why does everything have to be sexual? And I don't know. That's how I feel about a lot of media growing up because people, when they come out with these theories, or they're like they're actually gay, and I'm like, okay, but why? I mean, good for you. People wanting to get their own representation out of it and like seeing like characters just becoming gay icons and stuff. For me, as an asexual person, I'm like, why does it have to be sexual at all? Why can't they just be platonic friends?
I mean, I think we are starting to see more asexual characters in media, like BoJack Horseman. They
Yeah,
had
yeah.
Todd, but they also had like Legends of Tomorrow. They had a asexual character whose name escapes me because she was one of the later season characters. But it is getting more prevalent, but you're right. It was a thing of like, and even the representation that's been going on for gay people and stuff wasn't that great because it was like, here's a plot twist rather than you're a human being, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it is a bummer. There's some shows, I'll name one, like Warehouse 13. The whole show they were friends, like brother and sister, and I loved it. And then at the series finale, spoilers for the series finale, they're like, we were in love all along. And I'm like, since when? Like,
Hmm.
I never saw that ever at any point.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That kind of feels just like pandering. Like, just to be like, yes, fan service. We're answering you because it's the end now and we don't have to commit to anything else. Or, I don't know.
And I mean, I guess some fans did want it, but I'm also like, why? Just because they were near each other? Like, I don't get it. But, oh well.
I haven't seen the other thing. I mean, I've seen like a few episodes of BoJack, or at least clips of it. They can't be gay just for the sake of it. Like, it has to be a plot twist or something like that. For asexual people too, I'm like, why can't like, does it? I appreciate when it is brought up just to like bring awareness to it, because I do feel like for a long time I didn't know it existed. I thought I was straight. um, but yeah, to actually have the vocabulary out there and put it out there so people know that it is a valid sexual or lack of sexual orientation, and that it exists. I don't know. I feel like it's cool, but I also feel like I don't want it to be all. And this, I think, that has been an issue for a lot of gay characters. I don't want it to be their entire identity, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I feel like not putting a label on it kind of gets you to know them as the character, and having that, that's a part of them, but it's not who they are completely.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Also brought up something that I kind of. Okay, so like shipping. Before I found out that I was asexual and that the terminology and everything, a lot of my ships were platonic. Like in One Piece, the main character, Luffy, and then Mr. 2, Bonklei-sama, I loved them. And they were like, there was nothing romantic or sexual between them, like, ever. But they were just so, like, whenever they saw each other again, they were just so happy to see each other. And I'm like, I love it. I love that they're so happy and so supportive of each other. And then that they continue to go through like these other trials and stuff together, and they're like still really supportive. I'm like, you can do it. And just like, I'm like, I love it. They can do it. And like it feels weird to call it a ship, but
It's a friendship.
yeah. It's like I love them together so much. And I feel like that's how it is for people who have like romantic ships. It's like they want to see them get together. And for me that was kind of like how it was for I know I've had more, but I feel like that's like the first one that comes up from One Piece. You know, I just want them to be together and happy. As friends. Like they don't need to make out. They don't need to have sex. I just want them to be in each other's company and love each other.
That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, my media this week is the Bridgerton what is it called? Portrait?
Oh, yeah. The what was the name of it? It's like portraify yourself. Yeah, it's just Bridgerton portrait, I guess.
That was a fun one. We both did it. It looked like maybe I had some ribs missing. That's the vibe I got from the post from my picture. Because you're the one who sent it to me, I was wondering, like, did you ever watch the show or do you watch the
I
show?
haven't actually. That's funny. It's weird. I don't watch it, and yet like posts come up for it on Facebook all the time, and I'm like, oh, this is cute. I don't like know the context behind these characters, but you know, I like the way they dress, and it just looks very cute. And I went shopping the other day, and there's like this whole Bridgerton section, and they had like teas and scone mixes, and I probably had candles, and they're just like other. It was like a kitchenware store, so it was cute. And I heard that they also have a collection at Bath and Body Works right now, so I haven't checked it out, but I heard there's an Earl Grey hand soap that I'm curious about. But yeah, have you seen it?
Yeah, I watch it. It's sort of like I would say eating Doritos in a TV show form. Like it's not good for you. You're gonna have some. It's a very heteronormative narrative. Like the whole plot is always driven by romance
Mm.
constantly and sex constantly. And people are like, "Oh, that's not why I like it." And I'm like, "That is why you like it." But like they tried to have a Bridgerton thing at my work, and I'm like, we cannot do that. It's inappropriate for children.
Oh, huh. I wouldn't know. I mean, yeah, just like as an outsider who has not seen the show and does not know how like deep the romance and sex goes, I'm just like looking at the aesthetics of it, and I'm like, it's like a tea party.
Yeah, and I would say like some people will say they're going for the tea party, like fancy thing, and that's totally like I get it. But like when some of your coworkers are like, and I love Bridgerton, it's like you know what they mean. You know?
Oh my. Oh my. That's funny. That's exciting. Heteronormative thinking. I was just like I do watch more YouTube than I watch like other things.
Do
Mostly
you have
just to have
YouTube TV or just
I don't.
YouTube?
Just YouTube.
Me too.
So a lot of it is kind of just like commentary on society or, you know, film, video game analysis and stuff like that. And I just started one talking about like how Harry Potter, the Hermione and Ron romance was kind of just pushed on you. And how it's very weird for Hermione to grow up with Ron and then be like, yeah, I I heteronormative words here.
Okay. I I think that's about it for today, if you're good. Well, bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. Our theme song is Wouldn't It Be Nice by Sound Mirage featuring Lady Rand. Please rate and review, download, subscribe, all the things. And you can email us at amcrewatch@gmail.com. Thanks. Talk to you next week.